My name is Chris Lee, and I am a faculty scientist here at BRInj. I get interest in science, I think when I was probably 7 or 8 years old. I always like engineering and discovery. And as a scientist, I actually love the process of problem solving and find it really satisfying to be able to identify important questions and then be able to design a research plan to solve the questions. So I find it really satisfying. I was getting interest in Krabbe disease when I was starting my first postdoc back at a Mayo Clinic in Jacksonville, Florida. So that was my first postdoctoral training, and the project I was working on was related to enzyme replacement in a mouse model called the Twitcher mouse, which is one of the most common mouse models in Krabbe disease. So when I first started my lab, I was looking for opportunities for research funding to support my research. In addition to the government grant from National Institute of Health, I also find a few foundations that was actually provide funding for Krabbe disease research and from the internet. And one of them was the Legacy of Angel Foundation, which is now the Rosenau Family Research Foundation. The research program that we are currently focusing on is related to design and establish a human cell model that will allow us to understand the effect of disease mutation. The disease is actually caused by DNA mutation. But unfortunately, how this DNA mutation causing this disease is not very well understood. The first goal of that project is actually able to establish a human cell model so that we can understand how the individual disease mutation is causing the diseases and also classify them to know which mutation is going to cause more severe diseases and which mutation cause less severe diseases. And that is the first goal of the project. And the second goal of the project is to use this cell model or platform, how we call it, is to use it as a system to test a potential drug that could be used as treatment for the patients. And for Krabbe disease currently, there's really no cure for the disease, but there is stem cell transplantation, which is a very quite effective treatment for that. But other than that, we don't have a small molecule drug, so you cannot take a pill and then get better. So we are aiming at that direction. The funding from the Rosenau Family Research Foundation has been very important to my research program. So it allows us to establish some of the important tools to do the experiment for the research. There's not a lot of commercially available reagent available that is good enough or sensitive enough to detect a protein we want to look at and things like that. So I think the funding allows us actually to build something from the ground up. We actually make some homemade reagent, custom-made antibody. We are optimizing immunoassay to detect an important protein that is implicated in Krabbe disease. And those tools has been critical to my research. Yeah, it's definitely crucial for us to be able to have continued funding on our research program, so that we can, at the end, can have a product that come out that can really help the Krabbe disease community. One big finding that really excited us is that we're able to use this human cell model, and then we can show a strong correlation of some of the patient mutation to their age of symptom onset. So basically what it means is that the cell model can potentially be used as a platform that if you have find a new mutation from newborn screening that you don't know whether will cause a disease or when the disease will start, you can just plug in that mutation in our platform, and then we'll be able to tell you approximately at what age the patient will have the symptoms. Yeah, so we're really excited about it.
I think that the support of the Rosenau Foundation has, been so instrumental in the research that Dr. Lee is doing, and I would definitely recommend it to Krabbe disease researchers in, in other environments as well.
Yeah, I would highly recommend Rosenau Family Research Foundation grant to everyone that who is interested in pursuing Krabbe disease research and cystic fibrosis research.
I would certainly absolutely recommend the Rosenau Family Foundation for assistance in getting people started with funding or starting a disease where they really might be able to make a significant impact. Whatever that concept or idea might be, this is a perfect example of an organization that is very open to different ideas and not just funding a very specific line of investigation that was started by some of the initial founders.